No one really talks about this part of rebuilding your life. Not the big changes, the normal days, when nothing feels like it's changing, but you're still carrying everything. Lately, this has been the part I've been sitting in the most, because when people talk about rebuilding, it always sounds like movement, like something is clearly getting better, but most of the time it doesn't feel like that at all. Most days feel exactly the same. I've got the same responsibilities, the same pressure, the same thoughts running in the background, and you're just in it. And I've found that that can mess with your head more than anything. It's strange because I can be trying to move forward and still feel like I'm standing still. I wake up and before anything's even happened, my head is already full, thinking about what needs to be done, what might go wrong, what I need to hold together, and nothing about that feels like progress. It just feels like life. And I think this is where it gets difficult because there is no feedback. There's no clear sign that what you're doing is working. I'm making effort, but I can't always see what that effort is changing. And that can mess with your head a bit because naturally you want to feel like you're getting somewhere. You want something to point at and say, that's better than before. And I think this is a point where a lot of people start doubting themselves. And it's not because they're doing anything wrong, but because it doesn't feel like it's working. Even though they're still showing up, they're still handling things, and they're still trying. And that is a weird place to sit in because on the outside, it just looks like normal life. But on the inside, it does feel heavier than that. I think for me, these days are the ones that test me the most. Not the big moments, not when something obvious happens, but the normal days where everything still needs you and you don't really get a break from it. And nothing about that feels like progress in the moment. It just feels like getting through the day. But I keep coming back to this thought. Maybe that is the process. Maybe rebuilding isn't supposed to feel clear why you're in it. Maybe it's supposed to feel slow or repetitive and a bit uncertain. Because if everything felt obvious, it probably wouldn't be rebuilding. And I think what's easy to miss is this. Just because it doesn't feel like progress, it doesn't mean the changes aren't happening in ways I can't measure yet. In how I handle things, in how I respond, in what I keep going through, even when it would be easier not to. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, where the days don't look any different, but something underneath is slowly shifting. I think rebuilding your life is a lot less about the big moments and a lot more about these days where you're just stuck in between them. The ones that don't feel important, the ones that don't look like progress, but you're still in them. You're still carrying things. You're still showing up. And maybe that counts for more than it feels like it does. If you're in that kind of stage right now, where things don't look different yet, but you're still trying to move everything forward, that's exactly what this channel is about. Just figuring it out as it happens.